Hey y'all, it's Saturday evening and I want to show you some of what I did today, plus a few other little things that I've got. It's really budding and growing. This is one of my peonies here. I just counted probably about 8 buds on it. Um, it's, it's got a lot. I think so far this one has the most uh, buds, and I think I have a total of 8 peonies. And I've got, I think, 4 clematis. Uh, my first one has gotten its first bloom. It's down a little further. This one has a lot of blooms on it. Well, a lot of buds. Um, and this is one I planted some years ago from a bulb or a root. And it's actually doing better than the ones that I got as plants. So just want to give you a little look at all these buds on here. So I'm going to go down um, and I'm going to show you some of what I did on the porch. I was showing you this planter in my last video, the container, and I was telling you what I was going to do with it. So what I ended up doing was I bought a bunch of petunias yesterday and some impatiens, and I just kind of scattered the pink petunias and the pink impatiens in this container here. And I'm really excited to see what it's gonna do. I didn't water anything today because it's supposed to rain definitely tomorrow, but they're saying it might start today. It's been looking cloudy off and on all day, but so far it hasn't rained. So I know they'll get plenty of water though, if not tonight, tomorrow. This is my lemon thyme and my mint here. Okay, let me show you. Well, first of all, let me show you my clematis. I've got a clematis here where this green tomato cage is, one where this blue one is. It's small though. And then this is my one that's gotten its first blooms, pink and white. Come over here. Try to get close up so you can see it. I'm not gonna go inside this fencing, but you can see it right there. It's kind of hidden behind these other plants, but this is one of the ones that gets full of blooms every year. That clematis just climbs that tomato cage and it's full of blooms. These are pink and white, and I think, oh, I can't remember the other color. This is a solid color down here. Can't remember what color they are, but it's really growing too. And this one, I don't know what color it'll be because I think this is the one that's small, so I've been overlooking it every year, and it really hasn't been growing and doing anything. Okay, I think that's, oh, here's one more thing I want to show you down here that I did. This is one of my old containers that I got from the antique store some years ago. The bottom rusted out of it, but what I decided to do was this basket here is also one of my antique store finds. So I put the planter in this basket, and then I put in some rocks in the bottom to kind of hold it, give it some leverage to hold it in place. Plus, I didn't want all of the soil to wash away. So since it has no bottom, so I put in rocks and I think some pine cones, and then I put in the potting soil, and then I put in these 2 little impatiens. That was part of the ones I bought yesterday. So that's something else I did today. Okay. Oh, this is my very first peony here from years ago. This is my Sarah Bernhardt. And it has the biggest bud of all the peonies, as you can see right there. So it's got a lot of buds too, but not as many as the other one down there. But I'm just really excited. I'm glad I moved my peonies because some of them were not doing good last year because other plants had crowded them out, and so I had to move them. And now they're doing so well. So I've got two up here that I want to show you, and they've got buds too. One of them, the little one, it has a little bitty bud on it, little baby bud, but they're coming along. Okay, here's the smallest one right here, and I think that's a little bud that is getting right there. And then here's another one, another peony, and it has a bud right there. I don't know if it has any more anywhere. It might, but I haven't seen them yet. Okay, before I leave from over here, I think these are some of my calla lilies that I transplanted. I had to move them too because they were down there in the lower part of the garden in front of the house. They were beautiful, a deep red color, but I had to move them because other plants had them overcrowded. So let me show you what I put over here today. This is my only deer repellent that's working right now. I have 4 of them. So a friend had an idea for us to turn them off and let them charge during the day, which I don't know why that should matter, but the 3 that aren't working, we turn them off. And so we'll turn them back on later and see if they start back working. But anyway, that's that. This is another antique find, a tub that I got at the antique store years ago. And what I did was I put 3 of the impatiens in here. Because I have some stuff planted in here, but some of it's not coming up like it used to. So I just put those in there. And then right here in this little wagon, I think this is I'm thinking periwinkle or something similar to it. So the little wagon the inside of it is short. So to get the plant to fit in there, I kind of laid it down on the side and then meshed the soil down and then added more potting soil. So that should grow and multiply and spread. And also I bought 2 of these. I got all my plants I got yesterday, I got from Home Depot. This is some of the little, I can't remember the name of it, the little ground cover that spreads. I got 2 of these, one here, and then there's another one that I planted right there. Okay, and then I planted some more marigolds, but I put them in pots right down here. I'll let you see those. Oh, look at my Rose of Sharon. It's really got a lot of new growth on it. See? I'm really pleased with how it's coming along too. And my roses are doing good. My dogwood trees. Butterfly bush, I had to move it as well. But I'm just so happy. Very excited. This little chair here is one of my antique store finds years ago. It's rotten. It's been in the weather for a long time, so a lot of the wood is rotted, but it's still a cute little chair. I decided to put it up here in that little stone there I got from Dollar Tree. So here are my marigolds that I put in the pot, and I actually got 2 orange and 2 yellow. And the orange have more flowers on them right now. But as you can see, the yellow has a lot of buds. So I like these. They're supposed to be insect repellent and maybe deer repellent. I'm not sure. But as you probably know, a lot of plants that are supposed to be deer repellent really aren't. But anyway, I like these. They're annuals, just like the petunias and the impatiens. And I normally don't buy annuals, but I figured this is something that will give me color until winter. The marigolds, the petunias, and the impatiens. And I have them in containers, so when they do die, I can just replace them with something else. So next, let me show you what I did over here. My little wheelbarrow. This is another of my antique store purchases too. And I've had it for years, and I have been wanting to make a little flower container out of it, and I finally did. I wasn't able to get any holes in it for drainage, so I just put in some rocks in the bottom of it. I went online and it said to put in 2 to 3 inches of rocks in the bottom. That's what I did. And here it is right here. And then I just filled it with different color petunias. Purple, red, pink, and white. And then this little bucket thing here. Another one of my antique store finds years ago. I forgot what kind of flowers I used to have in it. But I had one white petunia left over, and I just stuck it in the middle there. So I'm really pleased with everything that I got done today. I've been working in the yard a lot this week. I just love being outside in nature and planting things. It's part of my therapy. And then one of my plants that I planted down here the other day, it's already got flowers on it. I'll show you that. Here's my dogwood tree that gets, well, it hasn't gotten them yet, but it has white flowers. So it's doing good. Let me see. Oh, my hibiscus. This is the one that had the deep red, like burgundy wine color flowers. And every year it just flourishes with flowers. So it's coming back. I haven't seen any evidence yet of my pink and white summerific one over there in my garden, but it comes back every year, except last year, the deer. Ooh, that was like a big mosquito. The deer got a hold of it when it was overflowing with over 20 buds, and it didn't do good after they ate it. But look at all this growth coming back on my hibiscus. And then down here, this is the flower or plant, I can't remember the name of it, that I planted this week. And I've had about 2 or 3 in the past, and they died because, I don't know, maybe it's because I had them in the sun and they like shade or part shade. But look, when I planted it, it didn't have these little purple flowers on it. Now look at it. It's just so cute. And that right there is my Japanese yellow rose that my friend gave me. And these little things here, they're so pretty. And when I'm over on the other side of the yard, the opposite side, and I look over here and they're just standing up, they just look so pretty. So I think that's about all I have for right now. So I'm gonna let you go. So I hope to do another video soon. Y'all have a wonderful weekend, and I'll talk to you later. Love you all. Bye.